Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth just for a quick second. Baby, let's get into this mess. So, I'm online looking for some mess, looking for some people to talk about. And this is what I ran across. Girl, when I say it's like I don't even really just be like hardcore looking for stuff. Sometimes it's just like fall in my lap. Girl, like I literally just got on Google and this is the first thing that popped up. I said, oh my goodness. All right, so listen. So this is according to the U.S. Sun. Wendy Williams' son, Kevin, 22, evicted from $2 million Miami apartment after mom is cut off from fortune and can't pay his rent. I was going to say, girl, extra daddy for it, but girl, I forgot he ain't got no money. He down to the courthouse begging. Let me say this, then we're going to get into this article. If I was Kevin Hunter Jr., I would be so disgusted with my father because the truth of the matter is a lot of this is going on because of your daddy. Girl, because of your daddy. I hope Kevin Hunter Jr. understands that. That a lot of this is going on because of Kelvin and him not being able to, girl, just put a condom on and not shoot up somebody's club. When I tell you Kelvin, he really did mess up everybody's money. He really did. Like he really did. Like Kelvin really messed up everybody's money. Girl. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to read the full article. In documents exclusively obtained by the Sun, the U.S. Sun, Wendy's only child, was hit with a lawsuit seeking nearly $70,000 and back rent for non-payment on his Florida apartment since February of this year. The eviction suit, which was filed in August, includes a copy of Kevin Jr.'s lease, which shows Wendy paid for a full year in advance. Come on. That's rich black woman stuff. Girl. As well as a security deposit and other fees. Wendy dropped over $100,000 on the apartment for her 22-year-old son for the first year of the lease. And this is what I be telling y'all. When I say that, girl, some of the girls got it. This boy is 20, this young man is 22 years old living in a $2 million apartment. So when I say the girls have certain lifestyles, the girls and some of the boys have certain lifestyles. Girl, I ain't rich. I'm broke, just like a lot of y'all. Girl. But that doesn't mean that I don't grasp that there are people out there who do live a certain way. But I don't want to go, we're not going to get into that right now. Let me read that part again because I don't know where I stopped. Wendy dropped over $100,000 on the apartment for her 22-year-old son for the first year of the lease, which started in March of 2021 and ended in February, with Kevin agreeing to continue the rent the apartment on a monthly basis after the lease term had passed. The U.S. Sun previously reported that Wendy's Wells Fargo accounts were frozen in January of this year, which lines up with when the overdue rent began to pile up, as mentioned in Kevin's eviction lawsuit. In his response to the lawsuit, Kevin told the court that his famous mother rented the apartment for him. He said that as the lease approached the end, my mom went through some health issues that put the court in control of her finances, and that all of the financial support that she always gave stopped, including his housing. This is actually very, very sad. My good eye, my good eye is on Kevin because I don't know why. My good eye is on Kevin, the son. I just feel like there could, I don't know. You know what I really want to know? I want to know what conversations he has with his father. That ain't none of my business. I mean, ain't none of this our business, but I just want to know. Wendy's son added for medical and legal reasons. She has not been able to pay the rent for the past month since the 1 year lease ended and the court controlled her finances. The 22-year-old added everything happened very quickly and unexpectedly. You know what I want to know? Also, when they rented out this apartment for Kevin, was Wendy going through, her health issues at the time? Was this something that Wendy really signed off on? I don't know. I could see it because I don't see Wendy having her son. I see Wendy having her son living a certain lifestyle, right? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Thank you so much. I know somebody said bless you. Thank you so much. Anyways, girl, Kevin Jr. is not the only person whose living conditions have been impacted by Wendy being placed under financial guardianship. As the U.S. Sun reported last week, girl, we don't care about him. Wendy's ex, Kevin Hunter Sr., girl, his name is Kelvin, claimed he could face foreclosure if his alimony payments don't resume. I mean, girl, so y'all got what we talking about, girl. I'll put the link to the article because a lot of this stuff, they just be repeating, child. It's sad. It's sad that, Kevin has now, according to this article, allegedly has been evicted from his apartment. Wendy is going through stuff. And remember, I reported a couple of weeks ago that they were saying that Wendy was really not in touch with Kevin. I think that was about a month ago. We talked about that. I think at this point, Wendy really isn't probably talking to a lot of folk. And, I don't blame her, even including her son. I wish that there was someone who could probably take care of Kevin's, living situation, financial situation while Wendy got it together. That's a sad part. But then again, like I said, girl, I want to know when this apartment was first leased out to Kevin, what was Wendy's state of mind? I do want to know that. Girl, it's a mess. It's a mess. Can you imagine being 22 years old, girl, and getting evicted from your place, and you really ain't got no money because, girl, I mean, your mama take care of you, right? It ain't nothing wrong with that child. He got a rich mama. And then you can't even call your daddy because your daddy, girl, sitting at the house, girl, with his side chick, girl, waiting for the check to come through. Ooh, girl, I tell you, girl, Kelvin, you are a mess. I'm not even going to get started on Kelvin. Kelvin, you are a disaster. When I tell you Kelvin is a walking mess, can you imagine a grown-ass man sitting at the house with his side chick, waiting for his ex-wife's check to hit the account? Because that's the only way he can pay his bills. That's what your ass get. When I tell you, baby, he may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. That's old school. Girl, he may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. When I tell you, baby, that karma is knocking the shit out of Kelvin. You better figure out a way to pay them bills, because Sharina about to just snatch that baby and be gone. Sharina, you thought you had a lifestyle. Sharina, whatever her name is, Nikki, Sharina, girl, the mistress side chick, I don't know what her name is, girl. Sharina, girl, you thought you had it in the bag. Girl, you really thought she was about to get used, you thought she was about to get accustomed to those Chanel bags and G-Wagons. Girl, little do you know, they about to come snatch all that shit up. When side chicken goes wrong, okay, girl, y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. If y'all ain't gonna learn today, y'all gonna learn one day. Girl, it's a mess. It's rough. It's tough out here in these streets, okay? Hey, girl. Ooh, child. Tory Lanez, according to Hollywood Unlocked, Tory Lanez reportedly agrees to pay Love and Hip Hop star Prince in settlement over alleged Miami nightclub attacks. Girl. When I tell you Tory Lanez, girl, the baby, they are hell on wheels. It's so crazy. Tory Lanez been out here, baby, just beating people asses left and right. And girl, y'all still don't believe that, girl, he's a violent person. So it looks like Tory Lanez has taken care of one legal case he's been dealing with. Radar Online reports that the singer reached a financial settlement with Love and Hip Hop Miami star Prince over alleged nightclub attacks. The entertainer's new attorney revealed the secret agreement with Prince as part of her plea. Girl, y'all are so messy. Girl, and I know Hollywood Unlocked did this on purpose. Girl, they called Prince a her. The entertainer's new attorney revealed the secret agreement with Prince as part of her plea deal. Girl, y'all are so shady. To take the trial date off the court's calendar. In attorney Kadisha Phelps filing, she filed the December the 5th trial is no longer needed. Initially, she claimed that Lanez would be busy defending himself as part of his criminal case in LA with Meg Thee Stallion. However, Phelps noted that she now has information to believe that a settlement has already been reached between the parties, and Lanez has tendered funds to Prince in consummation of their agreement. So, I mean, shout out to Prince, but Prince, you ain't no better than Tory Lanez because, girl, they say you can't keep your hands to yourself either. Because I've looked up and seen your name in the headlines a couple of times for a girl going up somebody's head. Remember they were saying how Prince was out here. I think he allegedly beat up one of his ex-girlfriends. Then I think a couple of months ago they said he put his hands on another girl. I can't remember if it was the same girl or a different girl. So just violent niggas just running around, just beating up people. A mess. The Who is Jill Scott Words and Sounds Volume 1, 23rd Anniversary Tour coming to a city near you. I'm going. Girl, she ain't got no dates for Houston either, girl. None. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. Do I want to go to the one in Atlanta? I might be in D.C. already, hopefully. Because the one in D.C. ain't until May. Anyways, the Jill Scott is heading out on a tour in celebration of the 23rd anniversary of her debut album, The Who is Jill Scott, Words and Sounds Volume 1. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. You know, I didn't become a big fan of Jill Scott until the second album. And then that's when I finally got an appreciation for the first album. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? Do you? Girl, yes. Okay. He loves me. It's special. It's different. Exciting. But your cologne. Your hands. Your smile. Your intelligence. You me. Yeah! I'm going. Y'all know I'm going. Do I want to go to the one in Philly, Atlanta, or DC? It's gonna be Philly, Atlanta, or DC. That's the ones either. Those are my choices. I've never been to Philly yet. I want to go to Philadelphia because I've never been. I'll probably go to the one in DC or Philadelphia. I might go to the one in DC because I know all the niggas gonna be out. Yes. Hey, yes, 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 baby. I might go to the one in DC. Y'all gonna go? We're not talking about that. Girl, I saw something else I wanted to talk about. Hold up. I saw it. It was something about Takeoff's he didn't have a will. I saw it. I know I saw this earlier. See, usually I save my stuff. I don't know why. I know I had to save that. I had to. Okay, so here we go. This is according to the source. All right, so the source, it says that Takeoff's mother and father are fighting over his estate after he died without a will. If y'all got a little bit of money, baby, start getting a will. Even if you ain't really got a little bit of money, girl. I mean, I guess it really don't make no point. I mean, I guess some people would argue that, girl, even if you don't have money, you should still have a will, because sometimes people do argue over the smallest things. But I do believe, especially like if some money is involved, houses, cars, all that, girl, get you a will, girl. Get you a will, right? If it's a house that grandmama got, granddaddy got, girl, tell grandmama granddaddy to get her will, cause girl, the girl's gonna be, believe it or not, the girl's gonna fight over that house when grandmama gone. You know what I'm saying? Um. Anyway, so the tragic killing of Migos Takeoff in Houston bowling alley was a shock to his fans as well as his family. Now, Takeoff, whose real name, girl, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, is said to have a net worth of 26 million. Girl, he had a net worth of 26 million. With no heirs. Takeoff's mother and father, Tatiana Davenport Treat and Kenneth M. Ball, are fighting over now who will control his estate because without a will to distribute his assets. Georgia law says that his closest relatives now have exclusive rights over his money and assets, including his valuable catalog, residual income from record sales. This has created a larger wedge between his estranged parents, who reportedly do not get along. It is reported that Takeoff was raised in a single-parent home by his... I was about to ask, girl, who raised him? I mean, am I shocked that mama raised him? No tea, no shade. I mean, the mamas all... I mean, girl, this is no tea, no shade. Most of the time, the mamas have the kids. Girl, we know that. It is reported that Takeoff was raised in a single-parent home by his mother with little assistance from Mr. Ball. End the conversation. End the conversation. The mama get it. The mama should be in control. She should have control over everything. Absolutely not. See, I didn't know this part. See, here we go. Let's get into it. Both sides are contesting Mr. Ball's involvement with his oldest child's life. Girl, listen. No, this is just like a nigga. This is what I be talking about. I ain't been around. Oh, he look just like his daddy too. Oh, girl. Oh, girl, you your daddy's son though. That's what I be talking about. The mama raised them. Girl, now the daddy want a piece of the pie. Okay, ain't that some shit? And I'm sure the mama probably raised him. No, no. I don't think it's right. I don't think that he should. This is what I'm talking about. You want to come in and swoop in, and all of a sudden, girl, you want a little bit of the money. No, everything should be taken care of by the mother. End the conversation. I'm with Takeoff Mama. Okay, where's she at? Hello? Hey man, hey Takeoff Mama. What y'all think? Y'all think they should come together and try to figure things out? It ain't shit to figure out. I raised them. He probably didn't even come into the picture or probably even want to have anything to do with his son until he became Takeoff the rapper. I don't know. I'm just saying. Hmm. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.